Hello everyone, this is Shilpa. So today let us go for organization of files for performance and indexing. And here we have the topic called as key sorting. So what exactly key sorting is? It is based on the idea that when we sort a file in the memory, the only thing that we need to sort is the record keys. So, no need of reading the whole content of the file during the sorting process. Instead, we read the keys from the file into the memory, sort them, and rearrange the records according to the new order of the key. So, key sort, sometimes we also call it as tag sort because it is based on the idea that when we are sorting a file in the RAM, the only thing that we really need to sort are the record keys. So, that is the key idea of key sorting. So, let us take an example for this that will clarify all the doubts, whatever we have. So, let us take an example. Now, before sorting, so I'll write the records before sorting how it will be. Okay, so I will take some key nodes, keys, and I'll take a key node array. Okay, and I will also take the records, actual records or data area. I can tell it as data area. Now let me take the key, say XYZ, which is not in the sorted order now, and it is having 1 as a pointer. Then you have one more thing that is ABC, which is having 2 as a pointer. Then you have one more thing that is say PQR, which is having 3 as a pointer, and you have one more thing, say MNOP, which is having 4, uh, will make it as K, okay, etc. And you have a K until K pointer you have. It is in the memory, okay, it is in the memory. And all these are the keys. All these XYZ, ABC, all those things are keys. And what exactly you have in as the records? In the record, you will be having this key as well as some other fields, etc. And here also, you will be having some key ABC and some other fields. You will be having some key, say PQR is one of the key, and you have some other fields. You have the key MNOP and some other fields. Okay, this is in the this is whatever you have in the secondary storage. Okay, so this is what you have. Now this keynode array is connected to the record. We know that those keys which are going to connect, these keys which are going to connect this thing to the record, that is in the memory, we are going to connect the actual records. In the actual record you have lots of data. We are not going to take all the data. Instead we take only some keys, and we will be using some pointers to connect it. Okay, this is before sorting. You can see here XYZ, ABC, PQR, MNOP, which is not in the sorted order. Now when we apply the key sort technique after sorting, how it will be looking like. Key sorting. So when we apply key sorter technique, what exactly we are going to do is we are not going to touch the secondary storage part. Actually, if you want to sort these records, what you need to do? You need to sort it in the secondary storage, which will be expensive. So instead of doing like that, what we are going to do is only in the memory, whatever you have only the key and the pointer, right? Only that things we are going to sort. We are not going to touch anything in the secondary storage. So what will happen is your first record will be this thing, ABC will come first. So I will have ABC as the first record, which is having the pointer as 2. Next comes your MNOP, right? So that I am going to write. So which is having K as the pointer. Then you have PQR, which is having 3 as the pointer. Then you have XYZ, which is having 1 as the pointer. Now here this is in the memory we have sorted in memory. But if you consider the other part, secondary storage, if you consider the secondary storage, we are not going to sort, we are not going to touch it anyway. We write it as it is 1, 2, 3. Whatever is there here, the same thing I am going to write over here. I am not going to touch it. So ABC 1, 2, 4, etc. Then you have PQR, PQR 1 to 5, etc. And then you have P1 to 6, etc. We are not going to touch anything in the secondary storage. Instead, we just sorted it in the memory. But you have the pointer with you, so obviously pointer will be going to connect to the records whatever is there in the secondary storage. So it will be connecting it like this. So whenever we are using the pointers, then there is no issue that you need to sort everything in the secondary storage. Instead, sort the smallest part that is stored in the main memory, and you can get the records using the pointers. So this technique we call it as a key sorting technique. Next we have what is an index. So in general, index it is a table which contains list of topics, or I can call it as keys. Okay, it contains list of topics or keys and a number of pages where the topic can be found. I can call it as reference field. So index is nothing but it is a combination of key and reference field. Index is nothing but it is a combination of keys and reference field. So here we use simple index, which uses simple arrays of structures that contains keys and reference field. Okay, simple indexes are represented using simple array of structures that contains key and reference field. Now since it works by indirection, an index let you impose order on a file without actually rearranging the file. So you will be having index with you. So no need of rearranging the records in the file. You can directly access it using the index. Let us go for an example. A simple index for entry sequenced file. That means the file is such a way that you will be having the index whenever a new entry has been entered, that time you will be getting some index. Okay, so let us consider this file now with these different fields. You have record address, label, ID number, title, composers and artists. Okay, so record address is nothing but it will be acting as the index. Okay, or I can call it as a reference field. So this record address is nothing but it will be your reference field. Fine. And what we need a key in order to use the index, right? So usually key will be considered as a unique key. Each record will be having its own unique key that will be considered as a key for the next processes. So what I'm going to do is I will club the label and ID number together. So I will make it as label ID. That thing I am going to take it as the key. So reference field is nothing but the record address, and label ID, that is label and ID combination, I am going to consider it as key. Okay. Then all these are the secondary keys we have: title, composer and artist. Okay. So we refer to this data record file as data file. All these things are the data file. Now that will be stored in your data file. If you consider this data file, you can see here you will be having the record address, then you have the label, then you have ID number, title, composer, etc. All these data, whatever you have in your file, that will be stored in the data file. So 32 is nothing but the address of the record. We use it as a reference field. Now what I am going to do is I will select the key as the label ID, that is nothing but for the first record label ID is LON2312. Okay, that is here LON2312. For the next record I have RCA2626 as the label ID. RCA2626, which is having 77 as the reference field, right? So LON2312 is having 32 as the reference field, right? So it may be anywhere in your memory. It might not be stored in the ascending order. It might be anywhere in your memory. See, ANG3795. Where is it? It is here. ANG3795. 167 is the reference field. You need to write it along with the reference field. Okay. So when you write like this is a separate file. Index file is a separate file. Data file where you have all the data. Okay. Now what will happen if you do like this? Now suppose I want to access the file which is having key ANG3795. That is this particular key. Okay. Now what will happen? It will see its reference field, that is 167. So it will directly go to that particular record 167 and it will access all the data whatever is there in that particular index. Okay. Now suppose if I want to access the key with the key which is having DGI 39201. Okay, this particular record I want to access. I want to access this particular record. How can I access it? I will go to the key DG139201 and I will see its reference field, that is 396, right? So 396, it is over here. So I will directly go to that particular thing. Within one seek I can directly go to that particular record and I will access the data. So this is how index works, and this is about all about today. Let us meet in the next session.